Hi! In today's video, we'll be diving into the world of smart data flows in Turbo apps. We'll guide you through creating a flow that fetches inventory information, streamlining your workflow, and saving you time. Prerequisites: completed equipment inventory master data assignment, completed smart data component form design tutorial. We'll use the computer inspection form you enhanced earlier. Flow development. In the forms list, click on the flow icon on the computer inspection row. A list of flows will be displayed. Now click on the Query Inventory Smart Data Flow that we created earlier. You will now be navigated to the Flow Builder. Understanding the steps, before we develop the flow, let us look at the flowchart to understand the steps we need to perform to check for inventory. Let's begin. In the Flow Builder, the Add Node dialog should already be open. If not, click on the Smart Data Flow node and then click on the plus icon that is displayed below the node. Search for the JSON parser node by typing in JSON and clicking on it. The JSON parser node is now opened and you can configure it. Change the title to Extract ID and remember to connect the Smart Data Flow Node Success Connector to this node. Since we want to work with the form data, click on the Form Field section. For Map Field Name, select Form Data. Under Expression, click on the spanner icon to open the Expression Builder. To extract the equipment ID, we need to know what format the data is going to be submitted. In the Expression Builder windows, click on the option icon to open the data format screen. Now the previously saved form test data format is displayed in the JSON editor. If the form test data is not yet configured, please do so first. Click on the editor, select the entire JSON and copy it. Paste the data into the JSON window on the left. The expression builder we use for JSON parsing is a tool called JSON ATA. We now need to extract only the equipment field to search for, and the expression for that is $.equipment. Paste the expression into the mapping expression window on the right. The extracted data is now displayed at the bottom. Confirm that what is displayed is correct. Now click on Save and close the builder, click on the Save icon, and save the node. Now we need to search for inventory master data. Select the Extract ID node, and then click on the plus icon. Search for the Read Rows node by typing in Master Data and clicking on it. The Read Rows node is now opened, and you can configure it. Change the title to Search Inventory, and remember to connect the Extract ID Node Success Connector to this node. First, we need to select the master data we need to search. Click on the Master Data Entity dropdown and select Equipment Inventory. We want to search for the equipment ID we extracted earlier. Under Master Data Filter, click on the Open Query Builder button to open the Query Builder. A condition builder is now displayed. Click on the plus icon to add a condition. Choose Equipment ID as the field and equals as the condition. In the Custom Text field, click on the spanner icon to open the Expression Builder and select the result under Extract ID and click on Save. Now click on the Save icon and save the node. Connect the Save Form Data node to Success. Now, we need to send a properly formatted response to the SDC. Select the Search Inventory node, and then click on the plus icon. Search for the JSON parser node, and click on it. The JSON parser node is now opened, and you can configure it. Change the title to Prepare Count Data, and remember to connect the Search Inventory Node Success Connector to this node. Since we want to work with the retrieved inventory, click on the Previous Steps section. For Map Field Name, select Result under Search Inventory, named Search Inventory Result. Under Expression, click on the spanner icon to open the Expression Builder. To extract the inventory, we need to know what format the data is going to be submitted. The Search Inventory returns data in this format. Copy the data from the documentation and paste the data into the JSON window on the left. We now need to extract the inventory and format the message using this expression. The SDC will update the form with the data that is returned by looking for form fields inside the data attribute in the JSON, hence the format shown. Copy the data from the documentation and paste the expression from the step into the mapping expression window on the right. The extracted data is now displayed at the bottom. Confirm that what is displayed is correct. Now click on Save and close the builder. Click on the Save icon and save the node. Last step, we need to return data exactly how the SDC expects. The format of the data format is already configured in the Prepare Count Data step above. Now, we will configure the response. For this, click on the Prepare Count Data and click on the plus icon that is displayed below the node. Search for the response node by typing in response and clicking on it. The response node is now opened and you can configure it. Change the title to Send to Form and remember to connect the Prepare Count Data Node Success Connector above to this node. Else the expression builder will not display all the possible fields and nodes. Select the Success option. Set the HTTP code to 200 to signify HTTP success. For body, click on the spanner icon to open the expression builder. Select Result below the Prepare Count Data entry. Click on the Save icon and save the node. Now click on Publish button to save and compile the flow. If the compilation is successful, it will also be published, and we can run it to test. Testing the flow. Now that we have published the flow, we are ready to test it. The Flow Builder has an integrated run and debug tool to help us troubleshoot the flow in case of errors. Now click on the Run Flow button. The Run dialog is now displayed. You can now enter form test data by clicking on the Form Data button. Select any equipment for which you will fetch the inventory. Run the flow by clicking on the Run button. The flow should run successfully. If there are errors, it could be due to some mistakes while configuring the system or copy-pasting the expression or similar. Check each step carefully with the documentation. Testing the flow in the Turbo Apps Builder. From the Forms list, click on the Inspection Form row to display the Form Designer. Click on Preview. Choose any equipment and click on the Check Inventory button. The inventory displayed should be updated now on each click. And that's it! By following these steps, you've successfully built a smart data flow to fetch inventory data in Turbo Apps. This allows you to keep your forms updated with real-time information, enhancing efficiency. Thanks for watching.